We are on episode 118. We're getting straight into this. My name's Brad, of course, the Inspired Live vlog. This is real talk tonight. We're going with the flow. We're seeing how things develop, let's say. But really what we're going to be talking about is what is on your mind. What is on your mind at the moment? So I did do a poll recently. Asking what is on people's minds. Most of you feel behind. Most of you people said that they feel behind in life, if you know what I mean. They feel like they're behind in life. Some people said it's work, stress, burnout. Some people said relationships and friendships. And some people said trying to improve their life, trying to improve the circumstances. So I'm going to loosely talk about those things as I go on. I've got Timmy in the background, of course. I will be reading the comments as we go along in the best way I can. I'll be speaking as clearly and as coherently as I can too, of course. I'm just going to alter the lighting there. So I really do appreciate everyone showing up. We're only early into this now. So most people said they feel behind in life. They feel like they're behind in life. And that says a lot. It says a lot. And I did talk about this a lot yesterday in my live. But is it in comparison to who? Who do you feel behind in life in comparison to? That's usually the case, isn't it? Let me alter that camera a little bit. Let's brighten it up a little bit too. A lot of people feel behind in life compared to others, don't they? Social media can be a big thing too, can't it? People comparing themselves to others online, etc., and the list goes on. I'll speak the best I can, guys. Comparing yourself to peers, sometimes it's the people who you work with. I've done it myself, thinking, oh, that person knows more than me, that person's ahead of me, that person's getting this opportunity, I'm not getting that opportunity, this person's liked by that person more. You can go down these roads, can't you? You can get, I suppose, what's it called? Let me just put that away there. Yeah, we can get sucked into these things sometimes. Our ego can be affected by these things when we're comparing ourselves to others. Also, another one is like expectations, isn't it? Expectations of others, isn't it? You're comparing yourself to the expectations of others. Like some people, they might be born in a really nice family, and there's expectations to perform, isn't there? They get sent to university and they're expected to be a doctor, but they might not want to be a doctor, but the parents might want them to. So there's that pressure, and then that can make people feel left behind when they're not catching up, if you know what I mean. I'll read the comments in a moment, guys, don't you worry. What was I going to say? So pressure is reality in life a lot of the time. If you can, fill in the poll below. What's on your mind right now? Fill it in. It's free, of course. And if you've got anything on your mind, if it's to do with anything, if you want to, you can share and I'll read the comment and I'll try and answer it the best I can. I'll try and speak with you the best I can. Anyone that doesn't know my name is Brad. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. And I'm going to read the comments a moment just to say hi to everybody. So Sprout Seedly Forever, there. Hello there. Hello there. How are you? My name's Brad. Yassine, do you have a religion? I don't have a religion. I respect all religions, though, all of them. But I don't believe in any of that, if I'm honest. But respect to you if you do. Bro, that turtle looks like me. Do you think so? Have we got we've got something in common? Timmy says yes, thank you. I think he does. I think we've both got we're both follically challenged, aren't we? Jesus is King. We both don't have any hair, so that will be a similarity there. Laura Wyber Force. I support so much. It's my birthday. My name's Lacey. Okay then. Hello, Lacey. Happy birthday to Lacey. My name is Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Hope you're okay. Baron. Hello, Baron. How's it going? Again, my name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Jesus is king. So how come my brain gets tired halfway through the day and I have to go for a naturally recharge my brain? It usually happens around 2 p.m., doesn't it? I think it's to do with the glucose levels and your body just getting tired because it's eaten. You usually have your lunch at 12 o'clock, and I think it's linked to that. So this is to do with your glucose levels, energy spikes and dips, and it happens a lot of the time around 2 p.m. It wouldn't be nice if we could all have a nice siesta or a fiesta and have a nice few hours sleep. That'd be great. A lot of people don't get to do that though when they go to work or they go to school or college or whatever it is. Yassine, what is the most inspirational story you can tell? What's the most inspirational story you can tell? I'll tell you a basic one, mate. I'm 43 years old. Okay. I work as a scrub nurse. I work in the theatres. I work for the NHS. I'm a qualified nurse, adult nurse. Years and years ago, though, mate, I wasn't that Yassine. I used to take drugs. I used to go out at the weekend. I used to hang around with a lot of, let's say, rough people. I was a bad boy as well, if you know what I mean. And I was lost, and I hit rock bottom, mate. And I didn't know what to do with my life, and I hated myself. I was really insecure. I used to get bullied. I took drugs as well. I hung around with a lot of rough people. I was one of those people too. And you would have thought you'd have written me off. You would have written me off, and rightly so. If you'd have saw me at some points in my life, you'd have written me off. You'd have gone, he's no chance. He's never going to get anywhere. He's never going to do anything. He takes drugs all the time. He's a loser. And I was a bit of a loser, if I'm honest. And then I hit rock bottom, and I started to read, and I started to learn. I started to learn about myself and love myself. And I came away from all the drugs, but it took time. It took time, mate. And I got there eventually. I seen. And now I'm a healthy person. I'm away from all the bullshit. I'm living the best life I can. My channel is about helping people, self-improvement, awareness, working on yourself, becoming a stronger, better, well-rounded person, making sense of the fucking world. I know it's not easy. We all suffer in different ways. And that's my little inspirational story. I hope that's okay for you. There you go. Mead my sisters saying egg. Yes, I've got a bald head. That's what I've got. It's all good. Anyway, I'll keep reading the best I can. Fill in the poll if you wish to. You don't have to if you don't want. It's Monday night. I'm just going to chat away anyway. So what makes you feel behind in life specifically? Everybody's different. I think a lot of people feel like they're behind. Hi, Sander. Welcome, Sander. The sky is wild behind me. Look at it. It looks amazing, doesn't it? I love this angle as well, Sandra. It's so much better, isn't it? It's so much better than it used to be. When I was in the corner of the room, I've got Timmy as well, right close to me as well. This is a much better setup. So it's all good. Yassine saying, I need to be honest. I have an addiction to inappropriate material. Okay. I don't even like it. I want to get rid of it, but it keeps coming back every time. Can you help me? Yassine, that's, I know what you're on about. I'm not going to say it out loud, of course, but I get why, because it's so easily accessible, isn't it, what you're talking about? I think a lot of, let's say, men, maybe some women too, have that issue. Obviously, though, it's not the real thing, is it? It's so easy to access that, isn't it? Those inappropriate things, let's say, you can get access to that online so easily. You just press a few buttons and you're on there, and it's very. I can imagine it being very, very, very addictive, and not good for you as a person. Let's say, and I think it can affect you. I think it can potentially affect your relationships or attracting the opposite sex, etc., etc. So it's not easy to come away from that. I can imagine. Maybe you could block your phone, block that type of content on your phone. Maybe you could just increase your willpower muscle. So go for a day or half a day without it, and then start increasing it and look online and say, I'm addicted to this. What can I do? ChatGPT, I'm addicted to this. What would you suggest? And follow those instructions. And you probably won't succeed straight away. if you're trying to quit something that's addictive, usually you're not going to quit it first time. Some people do, fair play. But a lot of the time, people don't quit first time, they fail. But you'll quit, fail. You'll quit, and then you fail again. If you get what I'm trying to say, you just got to keep trying, keep plodding away at it. At least you're aware of your issue. That's a really good thing. You're aware of it. Some people don't become aware of it. They're just a slave to it, and they're blind to their addictions, and they ignore it. They just carry on with it. So it's great that you're aware of it. That's a really good sign, by the way. Keep at it, mate. Keep at it, Yassine. Okay. Thanks for sharing, by the way. Thank you for sharing. Sandra's trying to improve herself right now. Right. Okay, Sandra, what are you working on? What are you trying to improve? Sandra's saying, yes, it's absolutely lovely. Hello, Timmy. Hello, cutie. Timmy says hi. How's it going, Sandra? How are you? Abes, hello. How's it going, Abes? How are you? And this is Sandra. Hello, Abes. Yassine saying, how did you quit doing drugs when you was with? Sorry, Yassine saying, how did you quit doing drugs what helped you get through it? Okay. I think I was really hard on myself. I always had a job. I always paid my way. That helped a little bit. I was very hard on myself. I expected better from myself. I used to beat myself up, which is not the best way, because it's like self-harm, beating yourself up, telling yourself off. But it kind of helped me. I used to think, oh my God, I can't believe I've done it again. I'd feel really bad. Imagine being up for 3 days with no sleep, not much nutrition, not much water, drinking alcohol, taking drugs. It takes a lot out of the body, and I'd feel horrible. So I'd go out on Friday, go out on Saturday, I'd come home at like Monday morning sometimes. I'd have about 5 hours sleep in 3 days, and then I'd go to work on the Monday. I don't know how I did it, but I'd feel absolutely awful, and I spent all my money, and I felt horrendous. And how did I quit? I just used to beat myself up, and then I'd just try and find healthy alternatives. So I love exercising. I loved going to the gym. That helps. And also I used to think, right, I've quit, and I'd quit for a week, and then I'd go back. And then I quit, and then I'd do it for a bit, and I quit for 2 weeks. And I just kept getting better at it. I kept dropping the ball, and I kept picking it back up, mate. That's how I did it, through willpower, through failing. First attempt in learning, fail. First attempt in learning, the acronym. I just kept picking up the ball, mate. I just kept going. I was determined. And I used to look at the advantages of being healthy, the advantages of not doing this, the benefits of doing this, the benefits of doing that. That helped too. Anyway, the sky is beautiful. Can't stop looking at it. Yeah, we get a really good skyline here sometimes where I live. It's lovely. I live in a lovely area, to be honest. It's beautiful. Sandra's saying, I'm working on setting better boundaries, Brad, and protecting myself from narcissistic people. Right. Okay. How are you going to do that, Sandra? That's a really good one. I think we all need a bit of that in our lives. What you're going to field test? What's your next target to achieve that? We have to set boundaries with narcissistic people, because they'll just absolutely not good. They're not good. They're just going to take. Sorry, I'm just going to get my cup of tea. Hello to Ronan. I'm not going to be here not talking. I'm doing a massive clear out of everything I won. Okay, you've won something. What have you won, Ronan? You chill, mate. No worry. What have you won? Sandra's asking. Sandra's saying, Abe, I have been to be surrounded by them at work, so try the best to protect myself. Yes, there's some of them. They all come in different shapes and forms. They have different styles. The narcissistic people, the way they communicate, they're all trying to manipulate to get their way. Hi, Noah. How's it going? Sandra's saying, Bradley, I'm just going to stay calm and basically challenge them a bit. Yep, staying calm. Put the boundary in place, but staying calm. Say a bit and just back off. Keep it simple, keep it short, keep it sweet. You don't have to go on and on and on. And don't, it's easy said than done, but don't become too emotionally charged. So I say that, like and subscribe. Yes, if you want to see, basically, what's my name is Brad. This is real content. If you want to see real content that's growth orientated, then just subscribe. And when I'm back on, just click on the notification button. It's absolutely free, guys. It's all good. Like and subscribe. It's all good. Thank you, Sander. How do you find out people are narcissistic? I think we are, in all honesty, I think we're all a bit narcissistic. I think we all are. Healthy narcissism and toxic narcissism. Healthy narcissism would be, suppose it gives you a kick up the arse. It's like you have a bit of ego, like, I can do this. I'm good at this. I'm my own cheerleader. I'm not taking any shit off that person. That would be a bit, narcissism could be linked to that a little bit, but you'd reel it in a bit. So if you're around someone, you'd think of others. If you was a healthy narcissist, let's say, not healthy narcissism, you wouldn't be nasty to others. You'd be thoughtful of others. You'd be conscientious of how you present yourself, I think. Anyway, that would be the basics of healthy narcissism. How do you know someone's narcissistic? It's a very, very good question. Usually, too good to be true, mate. Too good to be true. Very, basically, yeah, too good to be true. Very charming sometimes, very funny, light up the room. You just notice the manipulation and they charm people. So they'll be nice to, there's lots of different examples. They'll be nice to the boss because they can get something from the boss, but they'll be horrible to the cleaner. They'll be horrible to the cleaner. They'll talk like, they'll only be nice to people that they can get something from. That would be one sign. Sometimes when someone's too good to be true, they're too good to be true. They light up the room. They're charming as fuck. They're laughing, they're joking, they're funny. I think sometimes you think something might not be too good to be true, this shit. And usually it is. So I'm saying the behavior is inconsistent, exactly, and you don't feel good about yourself when you're around them, etc., etc., etc. Yes, energy doesn't lie. You feel something's off, something's a bit odd, something's a bit. A lot of it's exaggerated behaviors, isn't it? It's harder to spot them when you don't know them that well. But anyway, thanks for sharing. Thanks for asking. There's lots of other traits that are there as well, but I'm going to keep reading the comments, should I say. Ronnie's saying, I own a lot of stuff. The sky looks beautiful. It certainly does. ADJ, $1 million. Mwahaha. There's a joke there at my expense there, isn't there? Anyway, yes, I'll take the $1 million. Thank you very much. Actually, I want $2 million. Give me the 2. I want the 2, ADJ. I'm going with the joke there. Noah says, good, how are you? I'm good, thanks, Noah. Nice to meet you, by the way, Noah. My name's Brad. Donut is being the donut. Aren't you, donut? Noah's saying, wow, never heard that before. What was that? Abe is telling donut not to be rude. You know what's going to happen, donut, don't you? Anyway, Nate Owen. Hi, Nate Owen. How are you? Nice to meet you. How many Jellycats do you have? I think it's about 3. 2, I tell a lie. I think 2, 3. I'll go with 3. I don't think one's a Jellycat though. And they're not mine. They're not mine. I use Timmy though because I think he's amazing. I think Timmy's amazing. I think the others are amazing too. How are you, Fern Potts? Nice to meet you, by the way. Sandra, I know some people who are like that. Yes, narcissistic people. They'll overstep the boundaries. They'll be rude to people. They'll put people down to make themselves feel better, which goes beyond joking a lot of the time. The superficial charm to a narcissist, usually. They'll present themselves in a really good way to people they don't really know, but when you get to know them, you see the ugliness even more. I find though, once you've dealt with narcissists and you've been around them and you've learned to navigate them, you spot them. I spot them really quickly. And deal with them. As best thing to do is stay away from them, really. But you've got to put boundaries in place sometimes in life. So if you don't, they'll walk all over you. Anyway, Ronan saying yes, Tim is mine. Timmy says no, Ronan, he's not yours. He's like, no, he says. Anyway, going with a joke. Let me keep reading the comments the best I can. Anyway, what makes you change location, Roland? Good question. Basically, I've got my PC next to me. I just think it's better. Look at the skyline behind me. It's not always going to be like that, of course. Sometimes it's dark and dingy or whatever. You know what the weather's like in England. But I've got my computer next to me and I have a control panel on it, if you know what I mean. And it helps me to change things on here a little bit. So that's why I want to be close to my computer. And yeah, I think it looks better as well. What did you eat for dinner, Brad? I didn't have a Abe's. I had McDonald's, mate. I had a Mackey's. I had a double quarter pounder, chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. He's like, what the fuck? You didn't get any chicken nuggets? Did Dad to me? And what was I going to say then? Sorry. Yeah, lazy dinner and fries, obviously. But Timmy, Ronan saying, Timmy loves you. Saying hi. Hi, Ronan. How's it going? Oh. Anyway, what did everyone else eat for dinner? So yeah, I'll move on the best I can. I'm going to read the comments tonight mainly, I think. It's a chilled one. Point 2, related to the poll, of course. Work stress and burnout. A lot didn't vote on this, but it does affect a lot of people. A lot of people are just tired mentally and physically. I think, especially in this day and age when, I don't know, cost of living's gone up. People might have children, which are expensive. Just cost of living in general is expensive. You want to go on holiday. You want nice things. You've got to do extra hours. You've got to do extra. People can get tired and burnt out. Maybe some people can't afford the healthiest of foods, so they're eating unhealthy food all the time. I know I'm contradicting myself here. I've had unhealthy food tonight. I've had McDonald's, for God's sake. But generally, I try to eat healthy foods too. Working but not feeling progress. So working your ass off in a factory or whatever, there's no opportunities. It can lead to frustration. And it can feel people feeling left behind. Does anyone just feel drained more than anything? Anyway, I'll read the comments. Abe's saying I had some what's that? Idli and sambar, vegetable curry. It's a South Indian dish. Sounds nice. Is it hot? Vegetable curry, Abe. That sounds lovely. Sounds delicious. My mum made it for me. Mum's food is always the best, Sander. Usually the case. A lot of the time it's made with Abe's love, isn't it? It's made with love. A lot of the time. It sounds really nice, by the way. I'm going with the flow a little bit now, guys. Abe, yes, often mum's food is great. Yes, Sander's saying. So yeah, work stress, burnout can happen. I think it happens to quite a few people. I think in England especially, it can be a rat race sometimes. People just getting burnt out. I don't know if anyone can relate to that, but it can be a rat race. It can be a grind kind of. Kenny Senior Explorers. Are you Ryan Sampson? Who the hell's Ryan fucking Sampson? I don't even know who that is. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. This is my channel, Kenny. Inspirational Ambivert channel, mate. I don't know who the fuck's Ryan Sampson. Does anyone else know who that is? I have no idea. Please keep the comments on, guys. It helps my algorithm, by the way. So keep the comments on. Brad, 2 of my comments didn't show. It said something like service isn't available. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Sander. I'll keep an eye on it. Keep trying. Abe's saying, which is one food that you like the most that's made by your mother? Good question. It's a tough one for me, that. Sorry. Sander, don't delete the messages. Please leave them. Please leave them. I'm trying to think there, Abe's, man. I'd say spaghetti bolognese. I'll go with spaghetti bolognese. Very basic, but there you go. Unified official. Baldy. Oh, you're going with that one. I have got a bald head. It's okay. It's okay to be bald, you know. I love myself, unified official. Hope you love yourself too. So I'm going to say another huge one is willing to take accountability for their actions. They're always playing the victim in every situation. Being aware is a trait of is a trait of narcissistic people. Sander, you've just hit the nail on the bloody head. So another one of, obviously, when you've got narcissistic people, they don't take accountability. Everything that they do, they absolutely believe it's not their fault. They're not responsible for their actions at all. They're always playing the victim. Even a lot of the time, they'll play the victim into a mess that they've created. So they'll fuck something up. They'll be absolute arseholes, and then they'll blame you for it. It's never their fault. And they'll be so convincingly adamant that they're not in the wrong. Playing victim in every situation and being completely unaware, like what you're on about. Like they've just punched somebody in the face, they've smashed them in the face. It's like, I haven't done anything wrong. What are you on about? That type of fucking behavior, it's crazy. Hi, Riley. Hello, Riley. How are you? My name's Brad, Riley Hall. Big fist bump to you, mate. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Chips and frozen pizza for Brad, laughing my fucking ass off. Oh, probably, yeah. Probably. What's your favourite sport, Riley Hall? Very good question. I'd say rugby. I like rugby. I like cycling too. I don't mind football. I love UFC. I like boxing. There's a few other sports I like too. What's yours favourite, Riley? What's your favourite sport? Sorry, is that an English dish? No, it's not herbs. That is Croatian. That is Croatian. Sorry, Brad, I had to. I thought, I was struggling to answer. Franklin saying, how much does EastEnders pay you, Phil Mitchell? Loads of money, mate. I'm a millionaire, Franklin. I'm a millionaire. You're speaking to a millionaire, so yeah, I'm getting shitloads, lad. How's it going, Franklin? Nice to meet you, by the way. Going with a joke. Sad to say, no, it's Croatian. I'm good. How are you? I'm all right, Riley. I've been working today, mate. I finished at 6. I tell a lie. I finished at 5:30. And now I'm doing this live. I'm cracking on. Kenny, Senior Explorers, are you a Lancashire lad? Yes, I'm originally from Darwin, mate. Very Darwin, Blackburn. I am. Yes. So I'm saying like and subscribe, everyone. Yes, if you want to see real content, deep content, relatable content, it's not bullshit. It's me being real. I'm imperfect. My name's Brad. The channel's Inspirational Ambivert. It's free to subscribe, guys. And if you want to see more content like this, I mainly do lives. Then just click the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and it's all good. Eve's saying, oh, sorry, Sand, I didn't know. I was just looked it up in Google. It looks delicious. Football. I like football, Riley's saying. Okay, cool. What's your favourite club? Day's going okay, man. Not a bad day. I'm here. I'm doing my best. I turn up the best I can. You're in Bolton. Oh, God, you're really close. You're really close, man, Kenny. You can tell the accent, can't you? Obviously. Yeah, I'm not far from Bolton at all. Middlebrook and all the rest of it. Santa saying, how are you, Timmy? Timmy's saying, he says he's brand fucking new, he said. He said he's brand new. He's chilling. Arsenal, good choice, mate. They're really good. Yes, especially now. They've always been up there, haven't they? I hope they don't. I hope they don't lose the bloody title again. I hope they win. I don't support Arsenal, by the way. However, it's nice to have someone else win. They've not won it for ages, have they? And I hope they win, but I hope they don't throw it away. They've thrown it away for a few. They've thrown it away a few times recently in the last 5 years, haven't they? So I hope that they win, mate. Hope they don't throw it away. Santa saying, oh my God, yes, we have one more actually. What do you mean one more? Oh, Jellycats. Can you show us your other 2 Jellycats if you can, Brad? I can do, yeah, I suppose. Give me a sec. I'll do it later on, mate. I'll do it later on. I'm just chilling for now. A Labubu. What's a Labubu, man? I would love to see if it's a turtle too. No, they're not. The ones aren't turtles. They're not turtles. Anyway, I'll move on the best I can. Obviously, I've got my poll that's in. What's a Labubu? What's a Labubu? But Riley, what the hell? Can I have a Labubu? What the hell is that? Don't know what it is, mate. Can you elaborate? Explain to me what it is. Yeah. One sec.
That's another one.
That's the other one, Abe's. God, I've got bloody Jellycats here. That's another one. Can you see? There we go. Bash. Yeah. There we go. God, I've got bloody teddies all over my fucking life. Anyway, I'll let Bash just sit there for a minute. He's chilling as well. Right. To Teddy, that's scary, Riley's saying. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'll keep speaking the best I can. Sander saying hi to Bash. Bash says hello. He's on screen. He's on screen. This guy's getting dark. Yeah, it's changing really quickly, isn't it, Abes? You can actually see it changing right behind us. You've got to go, Riley. Nice to meet you, mate. Nice to meet you, by the way. Click the subscribe button if you can, lad. It's all good. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. I'm just going to drink my tea. Right, so main point number 3. Some people worry and are working on relationships and friendships. Some people feel disconnected and misunderstood. They don't feel... Riley said, I'll see you again soon. See you again soon, Riley. Nice to meet you, man. It's all good. Goodbye. Goodbye to you. Enjoy the rest of your week, man. Hope Arsenal win. Hope they win the league. Good luck. So, yeah, point 3 is relationship, friendship. Some people are working on that. Some people feel disconnected, misunderstood. Sometimes you could be around loads and loads of people and no one really gets to know you. They're not deep thinking, open-minded people. They only know you on a superficial level. They put you in a bloody box. They never really get to know you. So you can be very lonely, surrounded by loads of people, sometimes for some people. And therefore that could give you a feeling of disconnection. Have I been there? Absolutely. You can tell, but usually, sometimes you'll start talking about like a deeper topic. Has anyone ever experienced it? You start talking about a deeper topic. It's not even that deep, but it's a bit deeper. And then you start talking about it and people just don't want to know. They're not interested, which is absolutely fine. But then you're thinking, oh my God. But they'll only talk about football or they'll talk about superficial things, which is absolutely fine. You know what I mean? It's okay to talk about those things. But if you're to feel misunderstood, you're trying to talk about deeper things, psychological things, for example, and imagine everyone around you doesn't want to know. They just shut you down, they ignore you, or they laugh at you. That can give you that feeling of disconnection and therefore being misunderstood because people don't really know you. They don't try to get you to know you. And I know you can't expect that from everybody because there's not enough time and energy in the day to do that. But if you're around that all the time, all your relationships and all your friendships are only surface level, they're not very deep, it can make you feel lonely, in my opinion. Therefore, you wouldn't be having the right people around you. And that's horses for courses, birds of a feather flock together. And if you're in the wrong group of people, you're not going to align with them and their values, and it's not going to be a fun day out, is it? Hi to Shelley. Hello, Shelley. Cheers, Shelley. I'm drinking my tea. How are you? Hope you're okay. Sometimes it's just not you, though. It's your environment. You're in the wrong room. You're in the wrong environment. You're around the wrong people. You've not got the friendships that are aligning with you. Have I been there? I've fucking been there. Trust me. I've been there. And it can feel, it's unsettling, isn't it? But you don't know what to do. Yassine is saying, hey man, I'm back. I was just having some dinner. I don't know if you remember me from like of course I remember Yassine. I do remember you, of course. How's it going, lad? How was your dinner? I hope your dinner was nice. What did you have for your dinner? Shivam, it's Tuesday, innit? It's Monday, lad. Tuesday tomorrow, man. I'll say it Tuesday. Yeah. It sounds mad, that, doesn't it, when I say it? There you go. I've given you that one, Shivam. Yeah, so do you feel supported by the people around you? Do you feel supported by the people around you? Do you feel like they've got your best interests at heart? Do they want you to do well, the people that are around you? If you have one or two people like that in your life, hold on to them. Hold on to them. If they want the best for you, they genuinely care about you, they want you to do well, they're good people to be around, of course. If you're not supported by the people around you, maybe they'll mock what you're trying to do. Maybe they'll put you down a little bit, or discredit you, or whatever it is. Or they'll try and steer you in another direction. So you're going one direction. You want to go to university. You want to get a better job. You want to stop taking drugs. You want to stop drinking. And some people will try and lure you back in. They want you to carry on, and they want you to be like them. They feel uncomfortable when you're doing well. If you stop drinking and taking drugs around people that are doing those things, they're going to go, don't like this. They're not going to like it. It's going to remind them of their own lack sometimes. Your energy is not going to align with them either. They're going to be on a different frequency too. I'll read the comments in a moment. One sec. Anyway, I'm doing the best I can. Let me just go through the comments. Shelley saying, Brad, sometimes you feel that you're the only one in the room, if that makes sense. Absolutely, Shelley. Oh, God, so many times. I still get it now. Yeah, you feel like that's a really good way of saying it. You feel like you're the only one in the room, and like everyone's just like sat there like non-play characters, like hello, how's it going? How you doing? And you fucking try and speak to them, try and have a fucking conversation with them, and they just answer with yeah, no, don't know, nothing. It's like, who's home? Who's home here? No one's home. Yeah, I've experienced it in my own way, that, Shelley. Thanks for elaborating a little bit there. So Sandy saying, LOL, Timmy and Bash are brothers. Yeah, I've got Timmy here. This is Bash as well, just chilling. I've got bloody teddies on my life. God, they're chilling. They're lovely. Anyway, Shelley's saying, hi, Sander. Abe's saying, oh, nice to hear that, Sander. Kenny's saying, how old are you? I'm 43. I'm 43, Kenny. Yeah, you seem sensible. Yeah, I like to think I'm sensible. I am now, anyway. I never used to be, mate, but I am now. Most of the time. Yeah. Sander saying, sending love and respect to Shelley and saying yes to Abe. Abe's saying, hi, Shelley, how was your day? Sander saying, Kenny is 43 years old and he's extremely sensible. Yeah, I am. No more bullshit. I've no more time. I've no time for bullshit now. I've had enough of it all. Anyway, Shelley said exactly, Brad. Yeah. We love Teddy, Sander's saying. Abe's saying, I'm good. What did you eat for dinner? Abe's saying, Shelley. Kelsey said, "Oh my God, twins. We're twinning, mate. Kelson, we're fucking twinning." MC Norbit, how's it going, MC Norbit? I remember that film, Norbit. It was really funny. Who was in it? Oh, I forgot his name. MC Norbit, how are you doing? You look like the plushie. Yeah, I get it. You got a bald head. There you go. Enjoy. Norbit is peak. The film you're on about in the JK. The plushie is Timmy. Yes, the plushie is Timmy. And there's another one there as well. Just chilling. It's all good. Aaron saying, Brad, how's it going, Aaron? How's it going, man? How you doing? Timmy's cool. He is cool. I agree, mate. I agree. He says, thank you so much. Kelson says, do you have a crush on Rispuskia from North? Yeah, she's well fit, mate. She is. Chef's kiss to Kelson. Chef's kiss to that little chestnut. We're on about Norbit the film, the comedy. His wife in it. It's funny. It's funny, that film. Anyway, Sandy's saying I love Timmy so much. You're emotionally attached to your plushies. Oh, that's not a bad thing. It's a nice thing, isn't it? Aaron's feeling incredibly philosophical tonight. Well, share some of your philosophy with us. Share some of your wisdom with us. That'd be great. Shelley says, Sandra, Timmy, just let me know he's no Teddy. He's no Teddy. Kelson says, I know, right. Okay. Who's Chef's Kiss, Brad? Sandra, there's a film called Norbit. It has, I forgot his name, that black comedian American. Eddie Murphy's in it. And he plays different characters in it. And Norbit has got glasses on. And his wife's called that. But you just check her out, man. Check him out in the woman's dress, basically, in the film Norbit. And then you'll know what I mean. I'm joking, of course. Anyway, Kelson's saying she's mine. Okay. Jack, how's it going, Jack? Welcome back, man. How you doing, fella? I don't know if you remember me commenting a few times. Yeah, I do remember you, Jack. How are you doing? I hope you're okay. Kelson's saying, Respusia is my baby Kate. Yeah, you like what you like, Kelson. You like what you like. Santa saying, Aaron, oh, how come? Miss Winthrop of Veganistan. Oh, wow. Have you come from Veganistan there, Miss Winthrop? You look like a nice person. Hell, I'm telling you this. So please listen. Okay, then. How's life in Veganistan? Anyway, Santa saying Timmy is no Teddy special. Oh. Kelso, laughing my ass off, baby cakes. Miss Winthrop of Veganistan saying, in animal farming, mothers lose their babies. Cows cry for days and calves are taken. Pigs live trapped in cages, unable to turn. That sounds absolutely horrific. I think there's a lot of truth to what you just said there. Sadly. There's a lot of truth to what you've just said there, Veganistan. I'll just call you Veganistan, sorry. Shelley's saying, Sander, he is special. Oh, we're on about Timmy now, of course. Sander says yes to Shelley. She's my chocolate drop. Kelson's on about the film Norbit here. That's funny, isn't it? Oh, dear. Anyway, Miss Winthrop, sorry. Chickens never spread their wings. They suffer every day. Please be vegan. Choose compassion and stop supporting cruelty. And if I'm honest, I like to be honest. I'm probably not going to. I'm going to carry on eating meat. I'm sorry, but I am. I'm just going to be honest. And Abe's is saying, Brad, I don't know why my comments are getting deleted. I don't know, because I'm not deleting them from my end. It must be the algorithm, YouTube. I'm really sorry. Sometimes YouTube plays up a little bit. Morty James is saying pork chops. Okay. Santa saying Abe, why? I don't know. I don't know why. Sorry, guys. And North Nihilist, welcome back, North Nihilist. Great to see you on here again. Hope you're okay. You're extremely knowledgeable, mate. All right, thanks, man. I don't know everything though, mate. Honestly, I know what I know. I try to learn and educate myself as much as I can. I learn from others too. I learn from people on here as well. But yeah, thank you for the compliment, Darth Nihilist. I hope that you're okay, by the way. Kelson saying, no, it is my little cheese string. Yeah. How long ago did that come out, Kelson? Must be over 10 years old, that now. Maybe even older. Time goes quickly, doesn't it? Shelley saying, why is that happening, Abe? I don't know why. Paul saying, you need to shave those eyebrows off. What eyebrows off? I look like I've got bloody cancer, Paul. What the fuck? I'm not shaving my brows off, lad. At least these are still growing. I've got to make most of what I've got. Anyway, I'm not shaving my eyebrows off, mate. I'm going with a joke there. You're not sure how to articulate it, to be honest. What's the philosophy? Just try, man, if you want to. Might be some glitch. I think it is. It does happen. I'm really sorry. There's nothing I can do about it on my end. It can be a bit temperamental sometimes, YouTube. Yasin say, I'm going to sleep now, man. It was great to hearing your advice. Good night, mate. Good night to you, Yasin. Kelson saying, time goes quickly. I have to go now. See you. You're a nice guy. Respect to you too, Kelson. Fist bump, man. Nice to meet you, by the way. Timmy and Bash love you all. Timmy loves you, as does Bash. Bash is in the picture there too. Miss Winthrop is saying, that's your choice, but please remember every time you eat flesh, you're supporting the suffering of innocent animals. There's truth to that. I know there's truth to that, and I'm aware of it. And I am honestly, this is just selfishness for me. I like eating meat. And the feeling that protein gives me. But thanks for being, that's just the way it is. Yeah. I'm being honest. You've never been rude on here. I don't know where you get that. Where, Abe, you've not been rude at all. Ever. By the way. We've not taken any of your comments off, by the way, honestly. Never. You've never been rude. We're not taking your comments off either. It's just not coming up on here. Pratik, my friend Lex is in the house. Yes. Lex Luthor. If you see Superman, tell him I'm coming for him. I'll have no chance. Anyway. Started saying I'm okay with that, Miss Winthrop. Yeah, fair enough. Nice hairstyle. Thank you, Nitty. Did it just for you, this. Just for you. Like and subscribe, everyone. If you want to watch real content, genuine content, if you want to see deep, thought-provoking content sometimes, just click subscribe. It's free. It's all good. Someone say nice hairstyle, man. Yeah. Another person being rude for no reason. Yeah, you get it. It's fine. Bash is lovely. Yes, Bash is lovely too. It's Jellycat as well. This is a Jellycat as well. I'm not sponsored by Jellycat, by the way. By the way. Anyway, Santa say thanks, Jelly. That I agree. Mood V Pro saying sorry, man. No worries, man. It's fine. It's all good. We're chilling, man. We're chilling. It's Monday night. We're chilling. Well, it is in England. The skyline's gone. It was nice skyline behind me before. It's gone dark now, hasn't it? Riley's back. Welcome back, Riley. Pratik saying Superman is shitting himself. He's shivering. I bet he is. Oh, I bet he is. You're just having some fun. No worries. We'll leave it at that then, Mood V Pro. It's all good. Superman is a fictional character. Yeah, he is. So is Lex Luthor. Aaron said, have you ever felt truly overwhelmed? Stones throw away from not keeping it quite together, knowing you have a responsibility to manage it and feeling guilt because objectively, you know, you can manage. Very interesting, Aaron. Yeah, overwhelmed at points in my life. Yes. Like everything's too much. Death of a thousand cuts. Usually doesn't happen overnight. Usually it's a collective of everything all put together. Maybe I don't know, you've got loads going on, you're trying to move home, you've got a new job, you've not settled in, you've got a little bit of money but not quite enough, you've got this stress, that stress, your car breaks down, you're a bit ill, you're a bit tired, but you have to do overtime just to keep the money coming in to pay for your car, you're just about clinging on, therefore feeling overwhelmed, and you're a stone's throw away from not quite keeping it all together, of course. But then you feel responsible for keeping everything together. Yeah, absolutely. And you feel guilty because you don't want to break down. You want to keep strong. You want to keep going. That can build up with stress though, can't it? If it's left unchecked. And you know you can keep going, and then you compare yourself to others sometimes, think, oh, they've got it worse, and maybe they have, or they appear to have it worse, and that can then you could ignore your own feelings then, Aaron, can't you, sometimes, when you think other people have got it worse, but you're ignoring your own issues there. Signs of stress there. Thanks for sharing. That's very thought-provoking, so thank you. Every saying, how do you come up with the names for these Jellycats? They're basically, they're on the... How do you come up with them? They're actually there anyway. Timmy the Turtle will be on the website as Timmy the Turtle. That's why. Where am I from, Mood V Pro? I'm from Darwin, mate. I've got a board in Darwin. I don't live there anymore. I live in Chorley now. That's where I'm from. Northwest England. Whereabouts are you from? Welcome back, Riley. They come with the names when you buy them. Yes, Sander. What does that mean right over my head, Aaron? Shelley's asking. Okay. It's quite cool, Shelley. Fuck knows. Mood V Pro said, I see your accent is very good. How can I make my English like this, man? Where are you from, Mood V Pro? I'm just born with this accent. This is my voice. This is the voice that I have. I think I'm quite good at communicating. I'm not the best communicator, but I think I'm good at it. I've got a loud, clear voice. I don't know. And I think it's just the accent that I've got. I don't know how you'd make it like that. I suppose you could practice. I don't know. I don't know any people that would want my accent, though, if I'm honest. Anyway. Riley's back. Sander saying Mood V Pro, whatever. It's one of them nights, Sander. Yes, Shelley. Mood V Pro's from Russia. How's life in Russia, man? How's life in Russia? Sander saying thank you. What's the most recent movie I've ever seen? Oh, what have I seen? God. 1 minute. I'm getting a little bit cold, guys. I'm going to put my jumper on. My jacket on, should I say. Oh, what's the most recent movie I've seen? Sorry, guys. 1 sec. Wuthering Heights. Oh, it's shit. I haven't even seen it. Sander's seen that. I don't fancy that at all. Sorry, guys. Oh, what did I watch at the cinema? And I thought it was absolutely shit. Was it The Babysitter? The Babysitter or something? Oh my God, it's shit. There's loads of people who were saying how good it is, and I thought, oh my God, it's crap. Anyway, some people love it. I didn't like it. Laugh Out Loud. Love your name. My name's Brad. Laugh Out Loud. Nice to meet you. You love the Jellycat. You've got the original one, the green one. Timmy says hi. How's it going? Lovely. You know your Jellycats then. And this is Bash as well. Got Blue Teddy's going on here. Bash says hi too. Saying, what do you mean by the original one? If you look at Abe's, go type Jellycat into jellycat.com. Check it out online and you'll see them all there. Santa saying Wuthering Heights is shit. Don't recommend it. No. Anyway, guys. Oh, feeling it today. So my other main point, I've got the poll just down there. I'm going to go through a bit of this. Some people are struggling with trying to improve in life. And there's nothing wrong with trying to improve. It's a good thing to work towards. Some of you are actually trying, and that's what matters. But sometimes as you're trying to improve, and it's like you're not getting any instant results, you're thinking, I'm fucking putting all this work in. I'm trying my best. And nothing much is happening. And a lot of people give up because they think, what's the bloody point? What's the point? I'm doing my best to change. I'm fucking getting nowhere. I'm trying to improve. And the growth is bloody slow sometimes. It really is. Or sometimes it doesn't feel like the growth is literally non-existent. I get it on here, man. Honest to God, I've been doing this 15 months, nearly 16 months now. Turning up all the time, mate. And sometimes I think, what's the bloody point? I do. Growth is slow, but sometimes it's invisible. Like you can't even see it. But it's you're building the foundations. It takes time. You don't see results straight away, but it's building, it's compounding. Sometimes it just takes time. Is there anything that anyone's working on right now? I'm going to go back to the comments, of course, in a moment. Let's have a look. Let me catch up. Challenge of keeping it together, but you inadvertently project it through your demeanor, which impacts others around you. The frustration of the inability to really enjoy moments without self-sabotage. So thanks for sharing, Aaron. Challenge of keeping it together. So it's spilling out of your behavior, isn't it? You're just about keeping it together, but it's coming out in your demeanor. So you look stressed, you look tired. Maybe someone who is on the edge, who's just holding it together, the behavior could be like, I don't know, getting frustrated, getting snappy at small things, being forgetful, making mistakes, more mistakes than usual. And that could be the demeanor. Frustration of the ability to really enjoy moments without self-sabotage, or not really be able to enjoy anything because you're on the edge, because you're completely burnt out. That can happen to people, Aaron. Absolutely. So I say, Riley, you've said it 6 times. Mr. Who's the Best Day? Hi, Mr. Who's the Best Day. What is that plushie? This is Timmy. Timmy says hi. Shaking his head and saying hi. How's it going? Depression Talk. Good evening to you. How's it going for Depression Talk? I think I've seen you here before. Welcome back, by the way. Superman. Court. Okay. Abe saying we love Red Timmy no matter what. Thanks. The other one's really cool though. The green one. I think that's the original one. Superman. Hi, Superman. FG, whatever. Timmy the Turtle. Totally see Timmy on the island living the Viva Loca. Good God, Aaron. I'm silly saying. Abe is romantic to me. He says, yes, that's the way. He says, the je ne sais quoi is high. High, he says. So I said, Shelley, where do you get your emotions from? I like them. Cool. I said, Shelley, very philosophical today, but don't forget, I'm very cold on my view in Timmy. Abe's saying, what will you do if you found out you have three more online, 3 more lives to live? Wow. I don't know. I just lived the life the best I could, I suppose. I'd just do the best I could with it. Depression Talk saying Indian Christmas songs are Cashews Cows are very helpful to cheer you up. Aaron, why so cold? Your view on Timmy. Riley's sad. Why are you sad, man? Aaron saying Timmy reminds me of my boss. Because he is your boss. Timmy saying, Aaron, I am your boss. And you know it. So there you go. I'm going with a joke here, man. So Aaron's like, oh shit, the boss has spoken. Anyway, I'm joking. Sandy saying Depression Talk, that's hilarious. Yes, with the Indian carols that he's on about. Looks the part as fast as I have constipation. Good for you, mate. Shit. Oh, sorry. No shit. Shelley saying, Sandy, I didn't have... No, I had them in Hopeless with the phone. I just found them randomly, Shelley. I'm sorry to hear that, Riley. You can share it with us if you want to. Yes, you can. Hope you're okay. Depression Talk, thumbs up to Sander. Sounds like that with Aaron. Morsey Causes. Hi, Morsey Causes. How are you? I'm a Mau cow. Okay. I identify as a Mau cow. Okay. Nice to meet you, man. How's it going? Hope you're okay. I don't know what a Mau cow is, by the way. If you elaborate what that is, no idea. Simi says hi too. Hope you're okay. My name's Brad, by the way. Nice to meet you, man. Cheers. I'm just drinking water, nothing exciting. Of course, you can answer the poll below or above, wherever it is. And if you do, you can elaborate. What's on your mind at the moment? You identify as a Mau. Okay, you're saying the same thing over again. That's fine. I don't know what that is. Is that a furry, as a guess? Aaron's saying, just imagine this. Okay, let's see what you've got to say. Shelley's saying, Aaron, why would you be very cold on your view in Timmy? Brad's saying you're good at what you're doing. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Santa's saying like and subscribe, everyone. Yes, if you want to see more content like this, if you want to have real, raw, genuine conversations, deep thinking conversations sometimes, bit of a joke other times, then just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, then you'll know when I'm next live. It's free. It's all good. Anyway, Santa's saying Aaron is triggered. Joking, of course. Abe saying I'm good, Riley. Riley says good. Aaron saying, no, it's Indian Christmas carols. I've never seen them. Shelley saying hi to Depression Talk. And Riley saying, do you want to be friends with Abe? Okay, cool. Depression Talk saying, spotted you. Tanner. Hi, Tanner, welcome back. Great to see you on here again. You're always showing up. That's great. I appreciate you, by the way. Of course. What was I going to say? Are you looking forward to watching World Cup 2026? Yes, I am. I enjoy watching it. I just enjoy it. I enjoy watching the football. I like it. I like the World Cup, European Cup, whichever. Is England likely to win the World Cup this time? Oh, I'm going to be honest. Do you want me to be honest, Tanner? I'd say no. I hope they do. However, I'm realistic. I don't think they will. I think it's a hard thing to win. And I don't think England... No, I don't think they'll win it. But I hope they do. Of course. I think France have got a really good team. England have got a good team, don't get me wrong, but other teams are good as well. Argentina look good as well, of course. And there's other teams too. Who do you think is going to win it, Tanner? Aaron's saying Depression Talk. Aaron's saying, yes, Riley, we can be friends. That's lovely. Aaron's saying, my long-lost amigo. Riley's saying, thank you. Where's the chessboard? I've got a chessboard locked away somewhere, believe it or not. I never play it on that. I play it online. But I've not played it for a while, if I'm honest. Sander saying England will not win the World Cup. I know this. Sander is a Croatia fan, of course. Emulation kid. Emulation kid. Are you rich? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am full of abundance. I am rich in many ways. I'm sending that out to the universe too. Aaron saying, I felt depressed tonight, but now I feel anger about the lack of chessboard. Okay. What are your hobbies, Riley? Is asking, depression chessboard is on a back burner for a bit, Aaron. Anyway. Croatia all the way for Sander. I'm confused here, but I'll keep focusing on Brad's content and Timmy. What do you mean, Sander? You're a bit confused. We're going off track a little bit, aren't we? I suppose. I'll bring it all back together though. So most people do feel behind and stressed. They do. A lot of people are a bit stressed, a bit tired, a bit burnt out. Some are trying to improve, but don't see the results yet. We're all trying to grind. We're trying to hustle, aren't we? Really, we're all trying to hustle. We're trying to make the best of things. We're trying to work on things. We're trying to make doing our best. Focusing on things, but can feel behind and a bit stressed and a bit burnt out. And I think that's normal. That's okay. You're human. It's fine. And that combination of feeling behind, feeling stressed, but still trying to work on yourself at the same time, it can mess with your head sometimes, and you're not alone in it. Please remember you're not alone in it. This is what the community is about, really, about sharing those moments, etc., etc. But maybe you're not behind, maybe you're early in the process. Anyway, I'll read the comments, guys. Sorry. Why are you confused, Sander? Need to get some decent timber for it. What, for the chessboard? I'm currently preparing for my college entrance exam. Yeah, keep going in it, mate. I know you've not always got the results you want today, but keep going. Keep going. Ed's saying I like cricket. Barely saying that's sick. Shelley says, Sander, I feel the same way. 1 minute, guys. I upset someone in your chat, Depression Talks, the other day without trying. It was my win for the day. I didn't realise Indian Christmas cards were so divisive. Depression Talk, do you have your own channel, by the way? Do you have your own channel? I've seen you on here before. I didn't realise your own channel. Maybe I'm wrong. Shelley saying stick? Question mark. Tanya saying in 2024, England was very close to the European Cup. Yes, they were. They were really close. Oh, God, I remember that. I remember that, Tanya. I remember. Shit. Yeah. They were really close. Depression says, as long as nobody behind you, mate, you keep in mind that most people in the channel have underlying issues. I do, Brad. All right. You do have your own channel. Cool. I'll check out your channel, man. Depression Talk. Okay. I'll do a little plug for you as well, mate. I don't know what do you talk about, mate? You talk about depression, I'm assuming. I'm assuming. Please check out Depression Talks channel, guys. I don't know exactly what the content is, sorry. I'm assuming it's talking about people that have depression and how to deal with it. I'm assuming. Forgive me if I'm wrong, Depression Talk. I'm going to write your name down anyway. And there we go. The two will be a good collab. Maybe. I've not done a collab yet. I need to do, if I am going to do it at some point, I don't know, of the logistics of it, making sure that it flows well, that it translates well. You can't have one person speaking over the other, can you? You need to, I don't know, have a structure to do a collaboration successfully, in my opinion. It's never always going to be perfect, but it needs to flow well. It needs to have a two-way conversation, not a one-way conversation in a way, and have some structure and some stability to it, but still have that free-flowing type of communication style, I'd say. Maybe one day I will be doing it. I don't know who with yet. It's going to happen at some point. Depression, anxiety, PTSD, CPTSD, ADHD, bipolar, schizophrenia, ADHD, loads of stuff. Wow, that covers more than I thought. Sorry, yeah, that's great, man. It's good to put that stuff out there. It's good to spread light, depression talk. It's important. We need more of that in the world. It's good to hear. That's really good that you're covering all of those things on your channel. So please check out Depression's Talks channel, guys. It talks about depression, anxiety, PTSD, CPTSD, ADHD, bipolar, schizophrenia, ADHD, loads of different stuff. I think that's really important. Respect to you for doing that. There's a lot of, you'll know this already, Depression Talk, and there's a lot of other channels. You flick your finger, you're going to see lots of different stuff, and there's nothing wrong with silly, weird stuff. Each to their own, whoever's creating that. But there's a lot of silly stuff out there. Sometimes it can be a bit too much, in my opinion. I suppose it's balance, isn't it? Sometimes you need to switch off and watch some stupid things, silly things. But I think it's good to have meaning to create content. For me, content creating, I feel responsible to help others. I feel responsible to do that. Yeah, I want to speak sense and be genuine with what I say, not talk shit. I don't do that. I'm not doing it. Not that I'm perfect, by the way, because I'm definitely not. But anyway, great to hear that you're doing spreading some positivity out there. Thank you, by the way. Depression Talk saying I said ADHD twice. Sorry, I mean to add. No, ADD and OCD. That's a lot, mate. That's brilliant. Fist bump to you, mate. Well done, man. How long have you been doing it for? Anyway, I'll go back to the comments, guys. Sorry. Anyway, Tanner saying my favourites is France. Yeah, I would agree. I'd agree with Tanner. Second favourite, Spain. I can understand your first two choices. I can understand why you'd think that. What about Argentina, Brazil? Ames is saying, what was the happiest day of your life, Brad? For me, it was the day my dad gifted me a laptop. Oh, that's kind, isn't it? That's lovely. I'm going to be cheesy now, but it's when I met Sander, really. Absolutely. Very happy day. Very happy day. Yeah. We're still together now after 10 years. Anyway, that's really sweet. What laptop was it? It's very kind of your dad to do that. Vegans keep raiding my cabbage patch. Could you transport any safe and ethical ways to trap and release them? I've tried what? I've tried to what? Filing in the teeth bird traps and basting them with kimchi. Bingham, you've got to watch out for them vegans, lad. I don't know what to say to that one. You've been at it 6 months now. Wow. I've been going for, well, how long have I been going for, man? Keep going, by the way. Depression Talk. Keep fucking going. You think, people think, oh, I'm going to get to 500 subs and then I've made it. No, you haven't. Oh, I'm going to get to 1,000 subs and I've made it. No, you haven't. There's a long, it's a long fucking thing as you being a YouTuber. Most people quit, mate. Most people don't fucking last. Don't be one of them. Unless you want to, if you want to quit, you quit. There's nothing, if that's what you want to do. But a lot of people don't last. A lot don't make it. A lot don't become monetized at all. Depression Talk. I've been going at it for excuse me. I keep coughing sometimes. Sorry. I've been at it since December, the 30th of December 2024. I started. I was just going in blind as well, mate. And I started creating edited videos and shorts to begin with. It wasn't until June that I had 50 subscribers, mate. How slow was I? It took me 6 months to get to 50, mate. And then I could start doing lives on my phone. And then it started to grow from there. I just do lives. I love doing lives. I love to speak in real time. I find it just translates more genuinely. I just love it. Now I'm at 520 subs. I've become monetized a few weeks ago. which is great, but it took me a while to get to that point. What was I going to say then? But you've got to keep going. You've got to keep going. It's not easy. It's not easy, mate. You probably know a lot of that anyway. Thanks for being here, by the way, Depression Talk. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm just losing my train of thought a little bit. Sanity and psychosis, delusions and hallucinations in a nutshell. I've experienced psychosis myself. It can be quite scary. Depression Talk saying almost 1,800 subs. Well done, man. You've grown a lot quicker than me. A lot quicker than me. Well done. And was fully monetized within 3 months. That's really fast. And I suppose we all go at different rates and different speeds, don't we? I suppose. Respect to you, by the way. Well done. Well done, by the way. Brilliant. Do you work as well? I work as a nurse. I work as an adult nurse. I work in theatres. I just do this when I can, when I've got the time. I'm reading the comments now, guys. I'm just going with the flow, speaking the best I can. Thinking something is 100% real, not knowing if it is or not, is exhausting, I imagine. Thinking something is 100% real, absolutely believing it's real, having fear behind that as well, behind that illusion. That is, yeah, I can imagine it being very exhausting, very tiring. Oh, God, Damage Taylor. Welcome back, by the way, Damage Taylor. I hope you're okay. Ingrid. Hello, Ingrid. Hello, how are you? Sorry, guys, I'm just going through the comments quickly. Hello, mate. Do you know much about psychosis, Damage Taylor? Personally, I've had some experiences of it. And how have I actually had experiences of that is probably when I was taking drugs in my 20s, which is, I'm 43 now, so it's a long time ago. And I think it was, oh God, you'd be up for 3 days and then up for 3 days, taking loads of drugs, not eating well, not drinking properly. And then obviously you fall asleep for the first time in 3 days, Damage Taylor. And then you can experience things then. You can see things and hear things. I've heard things like voices and things like that. Like, it's scary as fuck. It really is. And that's my interpretation of it. That might not be another person's interpretation of it, but that's because I was malnourished, doing things I shouldn't have done, lack of sleep. And then I'd hear things and see things that were quite scary, actually, very scary. And I heard voices and they sounded real, like real, honest to God, like 100% they sounded real. And you'd wake up and be scared. That's my link to psychosis. I don't know if that's the best explanation of it, but it was very frightening, if I'm honest, looking back. Pure luck, mate. I had no clue what I was doing. Depression Talk. Now a full-time content creator, as I can't go back to my trade. What did you used to do, Depression Talk? If you don't mind me asking. Shelley's saying hi, Dawn. How was things? Hi, Dawn. Nice to see you on here again. I've gone live again, of course. Hope you're okay. I'm just having a sip of water, guys. Water, should I say. Yeah, Depression Talk, you've done really well. To be at it 6 months and get to 1,800 subs. Wow. Yeah. Wow. My growth has been so slow compared to that. Really has. It is what it is. I shouldn't, yeah, it is. We're all on a different path, mate, aren't we? I suppose yeah. Brad, my comments are getting deleted. Sandra, I don't know why. I'm really sorry. Anyone that's watching, I'm really sorry that your comments are getting deleted. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm really, really sorry if that's occurring. I can't control that. But please know if your comments are getting deleted, then it's no one's taking them off. It's just YouTube that's playing up a little bit, I think. Shelley saying, hi, Dawn, how are things? Depression Talk. I have my own business doing traditional plastering. I worked on properties from the 10th century up to modern builds. Wow. Osteoarthritis meant I had to close the company. Oh, shit. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. And plastering, I can imagine it being heavy on the back and on the shoulders. Very, very labor intensive, isn't it? Sorry to hear that. I'm glad you've got something of, maybe that's why that's manifested as well for you with regards to your channel. Doing so well. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. Oh, fuck me, mate. Just everything. Just everything. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, and knees. Ow. That's brutal, man. Have you been to a consultant or I don't know? Have you been to the doctors, mate? Have you had anyone assess your ailments? Let's say, is there any exercises or occupational health things that you can do to help with that? So Kelly's saying, Sandra, it must be a glitch or the UFO's landed. So I'm saying, sorry to hear that, Depression Talk. Well done, though. You've done really well. You have done really well. You've done really well, man. You had 2 operations. What operations did you have? I work at the theatres, mate. I work as a scrub nurse. I don't know if you know that. I think I've seen your name on here before. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I've seen you on here before. Depression Talk saying thank you to Sander. It's all good. It must be hard though when that's your living as well. You're a plasterer, for example. Obviously, Depression Talk, you know because you've lived it. But that's what you do as a job. That's your income. And then your body just gives up on you. It's like shit. And you're in pain. You can't move your arms or your wrist as well, or your body's not moving as well as it used to. Osteoarthritis kicked in, everything's seizing up, it's stiffening up, it's painful. And then you're thinking, oh no, what do I do for work? What do I do to earn some money? That must be very challenging. Anyway, yeah, not easy. You've done well to, maybe that's led you to doing what you're doing now, if you know what I mean. Had the back of my kneecap shaved off and had the joint removed from my shoulder at the end of the collarbone. Wow. Was there an impingement there then? Like a trapped nerve or something like that? Depression Talk. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, because I'm just guessing here. I'm guessing. Could be other things. So I'll just do a quick close on this a little bit. I've gone off track a bit today, guys. I've just gone with a community-led stream today, which is not a bad thing. I like doing that. But just a quick one, sorry. Maybe you're not behind in life. Maybe you're just early in the process. Or maybe you've been comparing too much. Comparing yourself to others too much is no good. Comparison is a thief of joy. Someone's smarter than you, someone's stronger than you, someone's younger than you, someone's faster than you, someone's got a bigger house than you, someone's got a nicer car than you, someone's more ahead than you. Or so it seems. And comparing yourself to others, and we're all on a different journey here. We all have different strengths, we all have different weaknesses, we all have different challenges. You could go, oh, that person's got a really nice car, but they've got other problems in their life. They might not be having a good relationship or whatever it is. We've all got challenges and wants and needs, and they're all different. No one's better than anyone else in a way. We're all at different points in our life. We all have different strengths. We all have different weaknesses. We all have moments in the sun, and we all have, we all hit Mount Rushmore, and we also hit troughs, peaks and troughs, basically. There's ups and fucking downs, isn't there? There's ups and downs. And sometimes you're just going to make the best small step that you can. Sometimes you put on hold, you hit a red light, you can't really do anything. You're stuck. You're just stuck sometimes. You want to do X, Y, Z. You put all the effort and energy into it, but something's holding you back. It could be physically. It could be, I don't know, you go for the job and you don't get it. You try to start your own business and it just isn't quite working out. It's moving really, really, really slowly. But it's just keeping those small steps, keeping going forwards. And if it was easy, everyone would be fucking doing it. No matter what it is. Nothing's easy. Most things aren't easy. And if things are easy, they come at a cheaply, don't they? If there's not much effort required to achieve something, it usually doesn't have as much value most of the time. But you have to keep going. Anyway, sorry, let me go back to the... I'm just finishing off my little rant there. No, mate, they said... No, sorry, right. No, they said they was going to shave the end slightly off, but ended up removing the joint completely. Wow. Surgery on my knee helped, but the shoulder is done. Wow. How are you now? How old are you, Depression Talk, if you don't mind me asking? And how long were you doing a plasterer for? How long were you doing that for? I totally agree and keep doing what you do. 3 years since I closed my company. The company's gone. I'm poor as shit. Sorry, dates. Sorry, dude. And don't give up, Depression Talk. Don't give up, mate. Don't give up, mate. Have you... Sorry, I'm just asking you a few questions here, man. What's it going to say? 49. Plasterer for 33 years. No wonder that wear and tear, man. Not sustainable, man. Not sustainable. It's forced you out of doing that, hasn't it? What was I going to say then? And you think as well, like being a YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber, you're a YouTuber, we're all at different levels or whatever, and we're all different, I suppose. You think it's going to pay loads of money, and the reality is a lot of time it doesn't, especially to begin with. Just doesn't. Anyway, it's not a Barnsley accent. You're not far off Depression Talk. It is actually Blackburn, Darwin accent. That's what it is. Hi, Jordan. How's it going, mate? How you doing? Hello, Feed. He's saying, give up, mate. Right, okay. Hello, Field. Why should I give up? Why give up? Why? Why? Can you elaborate why? I love doing this, though. I like talking to people. I feel like I can be truly myself. I love being on here. I love helping people. I feel like I'm meant to be doing this. I feel like I'm good at this. I'm not perfect myself. I don't know everything. I've suffered myself. I've gone through loads of shit, trust me. I've moved mountains just to get where I am. I believe in being higher vibrational in this world, of raising consciousness. I believe that I have a responsibility to help others achieve that whilst helping myself at the same time. Doesn't mean I'm going to help everyone. Doesn't mean I can help everyone with everything, every specific thing. But I'm here to spread light, mate, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's why I'm here. I'm going to keep going. Am I going to give up? No. How far am I going to go with this? Who knows? But I'm not. I'm just going to keep doing it. That's what it's all about. Anyway. How are we all, Jordan? Oh, all right, Jordan. Doing okay, mate. Hope you're okay. Where's Rowan? Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. You said, can I ask you a question? Loving different answers to it. Can men and women just be friends? Where's Rowan? In my opinion, guys, if you don't agree with me, please just comment. You don't have to agree with me. Heterosexual woman, heterosexual man. Can they just be friends? My opinion is no. No. They can be friendly with each other as colleagues or whatever, but not friends, besties. I don't think so, Wes Rowan, because I usually think one of the other will like the other. One will be, maybe both are interested in each other, then it'd be a relationship, of course, to get together. Or if it's just friends, it's used, let's say the guy really likes the woman, should I say. The guy likes the woman. The woman's not right into him. And then the guy really wants it though. Then he gets friend zoned. He's getting fucking friend zoned. And he's just a nice, good friend to have, so she keeps him around. And he becomes a bit simp-like in a way, Red Rowan. And I don't think they can just be friends, because I think there's always a biological need for them to be attracted to each other. So I don't think so. And I know a lot of people might not agree with that, but I don't think they can. I think it gets complicated. I think one will like the other, usually. Will that always be the case? Maybe not. Anyway, Depression Talk saying, that's the one. Sandra says hello to Jordan. Jordan says hello to Sandra. Res Rowan I'm a woman. I say fuck no unless the man is gay. There we go. Sandra, yes, thank you for adding that on. Or vice versa. Or vice versa. Well, the woman's gay and the guy's not. Maybe they can be just friends, but I don't think it works like that. Shelley saying, Brad or you can go as far as you can. You can't compare to others. Everyone is on their own journey, absolutely. And path in life. Just be happy with your lot. You keep wanting more, you'll just burn out. Absolutely. It's like a dog's chasing its tail, isn't it? Always wanting more, never being happy, never being satisfied. And it's like almost like that analogy of kind of, you're trying to grab the feather, you're fucking aggressively trying to catch it. The feather just flips out your hands. But if you just relax and calm down, just let it be, the feather will land on you, kind of thinking. Everyone's on their own journey. Absolutely, Shelley. Thank you for sharing. Depression Talk, I can really resonate with what you just said. I enjoy doing the channel. It's my calling, I think. Depression Talk, I really feel like that's Mrs. Mine too. 1000% with that. I agree. Yeah. Santa saying you're so wise and lovely, Shelley. Absolutely agree. She is. I'm lucky to have you here. Lucky to have everyone else here too, of course. Wes Rowan saying, thank you, Sandra. I say no myself because someone eventually gets feelings. Wes Rowan, I agree. I think that's how it goes. Maybe not every time with every single person in the world, but I'd say majority of the time that's how it's going to end, with a man and a woman that are just friends. Anyway, Elmiro Lofting, I can't say your name properly, sorry. Exactly, keep going and growing. Keep going. 1000%. Sometimes you feel like you're getting nowhere though, but you got to keep going. Sally saying, I love that Depression Talk, and Brad loves his channel too. Yeah, respect. You make about £300 a month. That's not bad, Depression Talk. Good for you. Have you got any sponsorships or anything like that? Elmeril saying, eventually someone will catch feelings. Yes, they will. Eventually someone will. If it's just a man and a woman as friends, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. Especially if they're close friends. Santa saying, Depression Talk, that's not bad at all. Keep going. We will subscribe to your channel too. Thumbs up. Absolutely. You go live daily at 10 o'clock in the morning, Depression Talk. Sorry, dude. What's it going to say then, Depression Talk? I usually work. Work at the hospital, mate. Are you live on the weekends? Stranger IT losers. I love you, turtle. Hi. How's it going? Where's Rowan saying, I've argued till I'm blue in the face, saying you can't, but people say they can, but I agree with your points. And people have different opinions, Wes, don't they? And that's okay. And not everyone has to agree all the time, which is, again, is okay. Some people might not. I talk about X, Y, Z, and some people don't agree with me always fully, and I still respect them. I think, all right, what have they got to say? What can I learn from them? What's their perspective? Let me try and put myself in their shoes. Not everyone's going to agree. You can bring a horse to water, you can't make it drink. Sandra saying, lovely. I'll try and catch your lives on my days off depression. I've subbed just now. Oh, that's great, Sander. Sandra's saying, where's Rowan? Trust yourself and your intuition. You know best for yourself. Don't listen to others. Listen to your own inner. Your emotional guidance system. Listening to your own feelings. Listening to that. Listening to just being still with yourself, calm with yourself, quiet with yourself. Then you find, you know that a lot of us, we know the answers. The answers are within. We've just got to quieten the mind, take away the stress, lower the inflammation, if you know what I mean. And then the answers come. Sometimes it takes time. No sponsors yet. Yes, no sponsors yet is the word. Yet is the word there. You live pretty much every day. I'm currently Depression Talk. I go live 8 p.m. Monday, around 8 p.m. Friday, and 10 a.m. on the Sunday. I do 3 a week, but I work about 50 hours a week for the NHS, man. So I fit it in when I can. Shelley's saying, I agree, feelings will come into play, not unless. Woman is 40, man, 80. Yeah. Anyway. You hate iPhones. I've never had one. Depression Talk. Sansa is Game of Thrones, isn't it? Oh, my God. Amal, you've got that bald head with a red face. I'll keep it respectful, lad. Keep it respectful. Anyway, changes my words every time. Tanya saying what leads us to depression is the inevitable truth of being in thrall of our own accepted loneliness. Very wisely said that. Thought-provoking, Tanner. What leads us to depression is the inevitable truth of being thrall. What does thrall mean? Of our own accepted loneliness. Depression Talk saying every time I type Sander, it changes it. Yeah, typo. It's a pain in the ass, Depression Talk. Yeah, it's stupid. It can be. Sander, Sansa, Sandra. User, where are you from? I am actually from Chorley. I grew up in Darwin, Blackburn. Spent a lot of time there. That's where my accent is, User. Where are you from? Depression Talk saying Tanner, but what if it's not about loneliness? Interesting. What if it's not about loneliness? What else could it be, Depression Talk, then, in relation to that? Santa saying it's because my name is European, probably depression talk. What if it's not about loneliness? What about if it's something else? What do I do? Obviously, I do this. I create content part-time. Inspirational Ambivert is my channel. This is the Let's Get Inspired live vlog. What was I going to say? What do? I create content. I try to. I focus on self-improvement. I focus on narcissism sometimes, toxic people, challenging toxic people, putting boundaries in place, making sense of the world, making sense of the suffering, becoming high vibrational, becoming a better person. Depression does exist, only brainless people. Red flag user. I'm not unemployed. I work as a nurse. I'm a qualified nurse. I work about 50 hours a week. I've not stopped working since I was 16 years old. So yeah. So am I unemployed? No. I do 50 hours a week, mate. I've worked on building sites. I've worked in factories. I've worked in bars. I've worked in shops. I've done loads of different jobs. I've worked in care. I've worked with autistic kids. I've done so many jobs, but I work as a nurse now, mate. So that's what I do. So I'm not unemployed. And trust me now, user, whatever. This takes a lot of time and energy to do this, to create content, to have the ring light cost money, to put thumbnails in place, to do this, to do that. It takes a lot of time and energy to do that. This is not always me. This is how it is. So anyone that creates content is not. I class it as a job. Anyway, you think only men suffer with depression? Depression Talk is asking to. That's silly, isn't it? Depression Talk, not from you, of course. Depression Talk. Idea, by the way, no pressure, by the way. Idea, no pressure. Maybe a collaboration could happen between myself and you, maybe, but that's only if you're open to that, by the way. If you don't want to, that's fine. I thought I'd just send that out there. I need to check out your content first, though, to see if it aligns. And maybe you think, oh no, I don't want to do that, and that's absolutely fine, by the way. No pressure, but I thought I'd just send it out there. Listening to how you're speaking and the content that you talk about, I think there's some alignments there potentially, but if you're not open to that, that's fine. Just thought I'd send that out there. Anyway, Tanner's saying we all get captured by our own loneliness. We're all alone in crowds. No one can feel what you suffer from. You only go through with. Yes, that's true, Tanner. We're captured by our own loneliness. And sometimes it's not very apparent. People might not know what you're going through. You're alone in crowds. Basically, you're surrounded by loads and loads of people, but you can feel very lonely. No one can actually truly feel what you're specifically suffering from. No, they can't. I can resonate with what you're saying there. Thank you for sharing, by the way, Tanner. User was just being silly there, Depression Talk. El Moral is saying, you're right. It's a lot that goes into content creation. I'm building a TV network, so I get it. All right, cool. El Moral, what kind of things are you doing? Interesting. There's a lot that goes into content creation. There is. People spend more time than I do, but I only have so much time, so much energy. I'm easily spending 15 hours a week on content creation, maybe more, plus doing 50 hours at the NHS. I have a responsible job, working as a scrub nurse in theatres, man. It takes a lot of time and energy. It really, really does. I love doing it, though. Anyway, Depression Talk saying, be very happy to do so at some point. I actually did one interview already as a podcast idea, maybe continuing to do them. I'm open to that, man. I'm open to that. It'd be good to. I may be overthinking it here, Depression Talk. I'd like to have like a setup beforehand, like rules or whatever. Like some kind of structure to an extent. Or we could just go with the flow. I'd like to do that. And the content that you're talking about aligns with it's aligning with what I think about as well. You've got to have some structure. You don't want people talking over each other. It's going to sound terrific, isn't it? You've got to give people a chance to wear their thoughts as well. It's got to have a good flow to it. the art of conversation is required, in my opinion. You host 2 podcasts, a new show, and helping others, educators, get their classes and messages out. One of the shows is Healing is War. Interesting, El Moral. Do you have your own channel is the question. It's a new show. Interesting. I want to write your name down. So, thank you. That's great. Yeah, you have to. You've got several channels on YouTube. Cool. How have you found that? How have you found it? I've really grown as a person doing it. Like, forget the numbers, forget the subs, forget the likes, forget the fucking whatever. Forget all that for a moment. These are all nice things. Don't get me wrong. They're positive things. I've improved my communication skills for one. I've learned new editing skills that I'm not using currently, but I was learning them before. I've grown through it though. In real time, I've talked about some things, deep things, like childhood trauma and things like that. And then I think, oh shit. In real time, I've gone, oh shit, a bit of me's in this. And I've never really thought about it as deeply as I have during some lives, believe it or not. I'm like, oh shit, I've been, do you know, it's like that 360 view, isn't it? Looking like a full circle view. And we are blind. I believe we have blind spots sometimes. I think I've had some blind spots in my life, if I'm honest. I'm quite compass mentis and know myself well, sensible, wise, and etc. etc. Not that I know everything, but I've grown a lot. But I think I've got some blind spots somewhere, and I've noticed them sometimes when I've been doing making my content. Anyway, I'm going on a bit. Person talk saying, have we met before to Elmira? Oh, I'm saying Elmiral, is it? Sorry. At Healing's War Podcast. I'll write your name down here. Healing's War Podcast. And Somerton, Kent, is it? Sorry, just writing this down. Thank you for sharing. I've written them down. I'll subscribe, of course. Tanya saying things are, sorry, one moment. There are things we must accept as they are, which we can never change. But there are also things we can at least wish to be changed, and it's worth taking steps to improve them. I absolutely agree. There's some things that you can't change. You can't change the past because it's already gone, Tanya, as you know. You can't change the war in Iran, war in Ukraine or Russia or wherever. You can't change those things. You can't change what other people think about you. You can't change the colleague that's an arsehole's behaviour. You can't really change it. If they're just going to be who they are what they are. But there are things that we can change sometimes, and it's worth taking steps to improve them. And it's acknowledging what they are to begin with, being aware of what they are to begin with, and then making those small steps, try and be better. Try and leave places better than you found them. That kind of logic. I think we're here to grow through the suffering. That's why I think we're here. Very wisely said, Tanya. Thanks for sharing, by the way. Elmer saying, not sure if I've met you before, Depression Talk. Focus on what you can change. And then break it down. You might be thinking, all right, I really want to change this. It might be a complicated thing that you're trying to change as well. Or it might be simple, but then break it down into little bits. And just pick the easiest one to begin with, and then get just success that can build on other success, hopefully. Our own behaviour and our view of the world, on how we feel about that. All we can change is the way we behave, react to others and situations, yes. We can change the way we behave, absolutely. Through awareness, through being present. we can change how we react to others too. Not having those knee-jerk reactions. Or more realistically, with depression talk, in my opinion, sometimes it's like someone's been a fucking asshole, they've been a prick. They've been bang out of order. And it's just, what was I going to say then? It's lessening your reaction. So you're going to be pissed off for a little while, but then letting it go quickly. Sometimes that's the best you can do. It's okay to get upset. It's okay to get annoyed. It's okay to get angry, especially when it's been out of order. But it's just not living there for too long, not letting them live rent-free in your head, not going to bed at night and just thinking the same thing over and over again and not sleeping well, for example. Anyway, that's that. So if you want to see more content like this, you want deep conversations, you want to work on yourself, you want to grow through the suffering, you want to make sense of the world, which can be difficult sometimes, then just click the subscribe button, click the notification button, and you'll see more content like this, of course. Depression Talk saying I'm an overthinker. Yeah, that could be linked to anxiety, I suppose, as well, thinking about the future, can't it? Of course. Have you always been an overthinker? Depression Talk. Shelley saying, I agree what has been discussed, but it is altering your way of thinking different to change the way we behave. Good question. If you alter the way you think, could that not... Everything starts with thoughts, doesn't it? Being aware of the thoughts, not letting them run away with themselves, not letting and being aware of the emotions connected to the thoughts. Because they're emotionally charged, aren't they, sometimes, those thoughts? And then those thoughts can turn into words. You've heard these kind of things before, I'm sure. And they turn to words. And then those words turn to actions linked to behavior. So I think if you do control your thinking and you alter it, and you do it consistently and enough, I think it can change your behavior potentially. Yes. Not all the time, though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Depression Talk, man. Fuck's sake. You've got a PTSD from child abuse as a child. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's great that you're helping others now, man. You're helping others. That's amazing. Really is. That's a success in itself, man. That's really, really good what you're doing. I think we have got responsibility when you're doing those types of things as well, in my opinion. Yeah. I suppose you've got to be mindful of your words when, like me speaking now, or you speaking, or whoever, like, you've got to be mindful of what you say to people too, I think. Got to be really careful, I think. Try to be kind as you can, but put boundaries in place as well. I think we've got, I don't know, I feel like I've got responsibilities to an extent. It is what it is. It is what it is, mate. Was actually only diagnosed a few days ago. Wow. I suppose that can help you make sense of things, can't it? Kind of. Sandy saying, oh, wow, yes, Depression Talk. This is exactly why I'm in therapy. I'm trying to apply tools I'm learning all the way. I respond to shitty people situations. I'm an empath and a recovering people pleaser. Yes, people pleaser here, by the way. Big time. I'm a lot less than I was, though, thank fuck. So, yeah. It's not easy, though, is it? Having to deal with these shitty people and having empathy for others. Therefore, I keep saying this, but it's true. In my opinion, if you're a sensitive person, it just means it's just a byproduct of being emotionally intelligent. it has the strengths and weaknesses to that, though. You pick up on the energy of others and you feel it intensely. And when there's rude, shitty behaviour, it hurts, of course. It's hard out there sometimes. Very sorry, depression talk. God bless you. That's really kind of you to say, Shelley. Shelley, I'm going to ask you a question. Sorry. I'm asking if you'd like to be a moderator on here. You don't have to if you don't want to. You come on a regular basis. I've had people on here that God, how many moderators have I got? I've got Sandra, I've got bloody hell, I've got Dawn, I've got Zuki, I've got Yorick, who are the more active ones. But the other two aren't active. They're not active, so I'm gonna have to change it. But you don't have to if you don't want to, by the way. I just thought it's no pressure. I thought I'd ask you. I understand if you don't want to, but if you do, brilliant. Post-traumatic stress disorder, Shelley, PTSD. I'm a twat only when people treat me badly, say me, depression talk. I like to be kind, I like to be a good person. But if someone's fucking prodding and poking away, I'll deal with it. I have to deal with it. I give 3 strikes, usually depression talk. Usually they'll catch me off guard first time. At first time, I'm not expecting it. It's like, I weren't expecting it. You were rude to me, for example. Or someone was rude to me. I'm like, you little fucker, you got me there. Ooh, didn't like that, I think. I might let them off. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They might be having a bad day. They might be stressed. They might be this, they might be that. I'll leave it. I won't say anything. And then a day later or even the same day, they go again. Second time, I think, oh, that's a second time. That's a pattern. I've seen the pattern now. Again, though, I don't say anything. So 2 strikes. They've got me twice. They've got away with it. They think they've got away with it. Right, you've got me twice now. Right. 3rd time, I'm fucking saying what I need to say. I'm stopping it. And I think of something to say in my head. And I've got it all planned in my head. And honest to God, 9 times out of 10, that person doesn't come back. They don't say anything again because my energy's shifted. Not so kind anymore. A bit more withdrawn, a bit more stoic, you know what I mean? I'm ready to go. I'm thinking, you're going to be rude again and I'm going to say fucking what I need to say. I'm going to shut you down. I'm not saying it's basically putting boundaries in place, protecting yourself. And then the 3rd time, they usually don't come back. Or if they do, I say something and then it's over. It's over. And usually they don't speak to me again after that, which is a win because they're rude usually. I know it's the pattern. Anyway, that's my way of dealing with it. Maybe that's not the best way of dealing with it, but that's just my take on it. Sorry, one sec. Shelley, to understand depression talk, I just want to set boundaries with users and takers. If that sometimes makes me the bad person in someone's story, then so be it. Sometimes you've got to accept that as well. Sometimes some people, they'll like you when they can walk all over you, when they can shit on you, when they can kick you when you're down, when they can be rude to you. They like it. They like it. It makes them feel good. But when you put boundaries in place, they can no longer take the piss. They can no longer step over your boundaries. They're not going to like it. They're not going to like it. And they might not like you for it. But in a way, that's the way. It's like, all right, don't talk to me again. If you're only going to be a knobhead, if you're only going to be a disrespectful, bottom of the barrel arsehole, then once I put my boundaries in place and you don't speak to me again, happy days for me. I don't have to be good vibes only, mate. Good vibes only. Thanks, Sander. Yeah, absolutely. Do you often go over conversations in your head after the fact? Depression talk saying, oh, 1,000%, mate. Oh, yeah. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, mate. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, depression talk. Should have said this. Well, could have done that. I've stopped doing it as much now, though. I had that logic in my head, 3 strikes, thinking, oh, they've got me. I accept it. I think you've just punched me in the face verbally, let's say. People don't usually punch you in the face physically. They usually punch you in the face verbally. I think you just punched me in the face, and now you sucker punch me. I think you fucking got me, and I accept it. So that's slow. That helps me not. I play over the conversations in my head, but I don't get too tied up in it anymore. So I think that's my way of dealing with it. I think that's my way. Because if I have knee-jerk reactions, I've got a really sharp tongue. I can go sick. I'll go straight for the throat as well. Go straight for the throat or the heart. And I can put people in tears, and it's horrible. I hate doing it. Especially in a work environment, it's not good to do. It's not good to do that, mate. I can say some horrible, horrible, horrible things. I'm glad that I don't react straight away. That shows strength, in my opinion. It's easy said than done. But do I play conversations over in my head? Of course I do. Depression's not saying, Sander, I'm with you on that. Shelley says, Sander, thank you. Wow, thank you so very much. Shelley, I'm going to add you as a thing here. I'm going to add you as a moderator. If you don't want to do it, just say, and don't feel bad. There's no pressure. I think you're really kind. You're very wise. You're on here often. And I trust you. I trust you. I'm going to add you as that. I've added you as a moderator. If you don't like doing it, don't do it. That's the one as well. Hey guys, was busy today. Just saying hi. Hi, Yorick. How's it going? How are you? Hope you're okay. Sander's saying, depression talk. I just try and set boundaries. Now we've used. Oh, you've already said that. I've already read that. I apologise, guys. Sorry. Hi, Yorick. Sander's saying, depression talk. I do replay the conversation sometimes too, as I feel like I'm a bad person sometimes. After I do set the boundary, it's busy up there, overthinking. Yeah. And sometimes you set a boundary in place, and the other person gets pissed off. And you think, you can feel guilty, can't you? You think, oh shit, have I done too much? Have I put too much of a boundary in place? But usually when they're getting a bit annoyed, it means it's working, mate. It's working. Your boundary's working. They're not liking it though. And the key then is not to feel too guilty, because the key is to not feel too guilty, because they're the ones that are disrespecting you. They're being rude to you. They're overstepping your boundaries. They're treating you like a muppet. They're treating you like they're walking all over you. They're treating you like a doormat. It's not fucking good enough. It's not good enough. You should have too much self-love and self-respect. You have to put them boundaries in place, and they're not going to like it, because they're not getting away with their shit. And a lot of the time, there's people that are rude and nasty, a lot. They're never accountable. It's never their fault. So they hate being called out. Anyway. Shelley's saying, Brad, I'll do my best. I won't let you down. Oh, thanks, Shelley. I know you'll do your best. You're already not letting me down. You're a really good person. So there we go. It's all good. I sometimes like keeping, and this is me being me, so Shelley. Sometimes I don't mind trolls. I use them as an example sometimes, or talk to them a little bit. But when they're really rude to others, or just being pure out of order, then that's another matter, isn't it? Or, you know, I give people a benefit of the doubt first. I give people a chance. Maybe that's a bit naive of me, but I like to try. Anyway, actually, Shelley, it might be your time to shine. Luthen is, come on. Which one's a turtle? Oh, you're being rude, mate. This is Timmy. Timmy's my bro. We're all good. Paul's saying YouTube is to end next year. UK government renaming it VidHub. Really, Paul? I don't believe that. Shelley's getting the red card out already. Sorry, Shelley. You've been drawn into action straight away. Yeah. Depression talk saying, I feel I second guess myself all the time, so then we play conversations in my head. Oh God, yeah, done it, mate. Done it. Second guessing yourself as well. Yeah, absolutely, mate. I can resonate with that. Sander's saying, Shelley, this is actually, if you want to, you can do what you want with that one. We've got a troll. Do what you want with him. Actually, do your job, Shelley. You know what to do. You know what to do. You've just become a moderator, so you just click on, and then you just go for it. No pressure. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I can easily do it. Lucy saying you can't sit there next to the turtle and not expect to comment, mate. Keep it respectful, mate. Keep it respectful. It's all good. You know what I mean? My name's Brad, by the way. This is Timmy the Turtle. I don't mind a comment. I don't mind a joke, but I do expect respect. You know, this is my channel's about growth, positivity, becoming high vibrational. If you know what I mean. If you don't like that kind of content, just flick your finger. All you have to do is flick your finger. There's loads of stuff out there. So yeah, it's good to be a good person, man. Not put other people down to make yourself feel better. If you know what I mean. But you do help my algorithm, which is great. Depression talk, if you're still there. What was I going to say? How do you deal with trolls? How have you found it? I think it's interesting. Hiding trolls isn't good for your channel. What the algorithm? I got to... Is it okay? Yeah, I suppose. Why is that depression talk? Is it because of the algorithm? Interesting. Interesting. You ignore them, my mods deal with them. Yeah, most of the time mine do too, mate. Mine do too. Yeah. Yeah, algorithm all the way, mate. I'm going to go for... Oh, sorry, Timmy's just dropped off. He's tired. I'm going to go for a few more minutes. Okay. Timmy back in line. Right, so next time I'm going to be live, it's going to be like a few things I've got to say, sorry. On Friday, I'm live. I'm doing 8 till 7:30 in the hospital. Timmy has had enough. Yeah, he has, Luthen. What was I going to say then? Yes, I'm going live around 9 p.m. on Friday. I'm just going to be doing a chat and nothing else, nothing too deep. I don't like... I do go deep on some content sometimes, but sometimes I just like a nice chill chat. So Friday's going to be a chill chat and that is it. That's all I'm doing. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be talking about why no one's going to come and save you. So no one's coming to save you. That's what I'm going to talk about on Sunday, which might sound a bit harsh, but there's a lot of truth in that. So yeah, yeah, there you go. That's all I've got to say there. What can we do to make him happy? I don't know, Luthen, mate. We could put him upside down, I suppose, and then he'd have like a smile. But that's how you could do it. Sanders says no. I'm joking. He refuses to be happy. Yeah. Get him a girlfriend. He says, Timothina. He says he wants Timothina. Shelley says no. Oh. I'm going quiet for a moment, guys. Doing my best. Sandra's saying depression talk, he has me. No girlfriend will be needed. That is it. Oh, you're being rude, you lad. Sandra's saying he's my little Timmy. He is. It's all good. Cutesy fucking coo, by the way. Cutesy fucking coo. There you go. Shit. I'm going to say goodnight to Depression Talk. Thanks to everyone. Thanks, Shelley. Thank you, Depression Talk. Thank you, Sander. Thank you, Aaron from earlier on. Thank you, Abes. Thank you. God, I'm missing anybody. Thank you, Tanner, of course. You might not be here right now, but thank you. Thank you to anyone. If I've missed anyone, I'm really, really sorry. Thanks for the chat. No worries. Depression Talk. Maybe we could do a collab going forwards in the future. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see. Obviously, it depends on what you think as well, mate. But Rob, nice one, Rob. Brad, nice to meet you, Rob. So I'm going to be live Friday evening. I'm going to be tired because I'm going to be doing a long day and then I'm going to be doing a live on Friday night. I'm trying to be consistent. Monday evening, Friday evening, Sunday mornings. I'll be doing. So I'll be live on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Live Friday at 9 p.m. I'm setting up my Discord soon. That's coming soon. So please check out my community post. Anyway, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed the live. Aaron, thanks, Aaron. Again, of course. Have a good night's sleep, guys. Look after yourselves. Yeah, don't take any shit, of course. But keep being kind. I'm tired, Aaron, mate. That's why I'm going. I need to sleep, mate. I've got work. I've got an 8. I'm doing 8 till 9. I'm doing 13 hours tomorrow, man. So I need to sleep. Anyway, thank you for your time. I've enjoyed being with you again. See you Friday night if you're available, or Sunday morning. And that's that. It's all good. Thanks for your time. And good night and goodbye.